Hey there. When you're selling your home and have pets like my buddy and unlicensed assistant, Vito the Wonder Dog here, there's a bit for you to consider to ensure you have a smooth transition. Today, Vito and I are going to cover everything from preparing your home for sale with a pet, all the way to the crucial steps after moving in. Ready to dive in? Vito, you ready? He's ready. I'm Lisa Salt with RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler, and we are your pet-friendly realtors in the Okanagan Shuswap. So let's dive right into the 5 tips I have for you today. Number 1, preparing your home for sale. Let's talk about the smells. The first thing you have to realize when you have a pet or pets, your house might not smell like the first day of spring. I know, you clean up after your pet. You brush your golden retriever daily. You bath him. You clean the litter box daily. But I have news. It's not good news. Your house probably still smells like your pet's. You can't smell it. You live with it. You're used to it. It doesn't bug you. But smells are extremely important when your home is on the market. Extremely. It'll turn more people off than anything. Some people, okay, brace yourself for this. There are some people who don't like pets. There, I said it. At the very least, they may not like how a pet smells. So how are we going to deal with this? You're not getting rid of your pet. So how about start with a deep clean to tackle any of those pet orders or the fur. If you have rugs, get them professionally cleaned. If your dog gets on the furniture, you may want to get that cleaned too if it's fabric, because your dog, your beautiful dog, it can stink up your couch. And your cat, oh man, yikes, the cat. Some people can smell a litter box a mile away. Make sure you clean it really regularly and thoroughly. Baking soda the crap out of that thing. And I would hide it somewhere that cat can find it, but buyers won't see it out in the open. Some people just aren't cat lovers. And if your cat has sprayed in the house, oh man, that is another whole story. That may mean getting in the ozonator and eliminating that smell, because that can be rank. Also, make sure to repair any pet-caused damages, if you can. I mean, maybe there's a scratched up wall or a door or a baseboard. Those are pretty easy repairs. If you have a scratched up carpet, that's more of an issue, or the scratched up hardwood, that is a big drag. It's a huge job, and you just have to realize if you leave the carpet or you leave the flooring like that, or maybe the backyard that's all dug up, then the buyer has to fix it. And if the buyer has to fix it, then they need to be compensated with a lower price. That's just the way it is. All I'm saying is that presenting a clean, damage-free home is the best way to not only attract buyers, but get the best price. Right, bud? Right? Yeah. Let's talk about the staging. Let's talk about preparing your home for showing. We already talked a little bit about this in point 1, about hiding the litter box. However, there's more to it than just that. Staging is key to any home sale. While Vito's toys and bed are usually around for him to enjoy at his leisure, very important, minimizing the signs of pets can help buyers envision that space as their own. Possibly with their own pet, possibly not. So clean up any excess signs of having a pet. And that includes if you have a yard full of dog poop, or those super green crop circles with a dead circle in the middle. You got to get rid of those things. If your dog is a digger, fill those holes so some buyer doesn't go for a tumble while they're investigating your backyard. And to help with those crop circles from your female dog, you can buy some stuff at Home Depot that you can spray on the grass. You can follow them around, spray it on the grass to help neutralize and at least minimize the problem going forward. Yes, it's a lot of work, but you will never hear me say that selling your house and preparing it for sale is easy, or keeping it clean during the sale is easy. It is not. I acknowledge that. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to do any of these things. This is just if you want to sell your home for the most amount of money in the least amount of time possible. On the other hand, though, subtly highlighting pet-friendly features of your home can be a unique selling proposition for buyers if your buyers have pets. The dog run in the back is a great feature for someone with a dog, yet on the other hand, offering to remove it if they don't have a dog and take it with you gives potential purchasers options. Buyers like options. Then they can better visualize themselves and their pets or not pets living in your home and in your yard. That takes away a potential buyer objection, and that's what we want to do. If you like these tips so far, please don't forget to like this video, comment if you want, ask questions, subscribe to our channel for more info like this, and remember, when you're ready to sell your home, give us a shout at RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler and just add salt. Number 3, don't forget to check local zoning bylaws and your community rules, especially for any pet restrictions, modifications you've made to your home, etc. Compliance with local regulations can be a significant selling point, or it can be a huge potential issue, so just be prepared. For example, you have a chicken coop for your chickens that technically aren't allowed in the zoning bylaws in your neighborhood. Some buyer comes along, buys the home, assuming that they also can have chickens, and then they find out afterwards that isn't the case. That is a problem. The key here is disclosure. Just disclose that technically you're only allowed, 2 dogs, but you have 8, even though you're not allowed. But it doesn't mean the new buyer will be able to continue that use. Just be careful. Disclose, disclose, disclose. Someone complains, all of a sudden you have a 6-dog issue. How about managing pets during showings? Number 4 is about managing those pets wisely during showings, and that can be painful, but you definitely need to have a plan. You have an inside cat and you're scared a realtor is going to let that cat out. Believe me, from the realtor side of things, this has happened to me and it is horrific. Chasing a cat around the neighborhood that I don't know is not my best look. What if your pit bull is home and you're working? What then? Having pets off-site is ideal. That is your best bet. You get a call the night before for a showing, and then Fluffy joins you at work. That, of course, we realize it's not always possible. Plus, the dog may be okay with that, but that inside cat may not be. We recommend either get a neighbor to walk the dog during the showing. That would be great. Or you could maybe have the dog outside in the dog run, if you have one. It's also not ideal because if the dog barks incessantly during the showing when the buyers are trying to picture themselves and picture the serenity of your backyard, it's probably not going to work out all that great. Or you could take the dog to daycare for the day. You could lock the cat in one particular room maybe. There's many options. Not all of them are good. Not all of them are great for your particular circumstance. However, you do need to figure out a plan. What is the plan for a regular showing, or what is the plan for a short notice showing? Figure that out before you list. Last on our list, tip number 5, after the sale when you move to a new place with your pets, you have to update their tags and their microchip information. That is crucial. It ensures that they can be returned to you if they get lost during the transition. Or maybe after the transition, they don't know where they are. If the pet is reported missing and they can't find you because your phone number and your address isn't current, poor Fido's on his own. It's a simple step, but it's vital for your pet's safety. Right, bud? Yeah? Yeah. He says yes. So there you have it. From preparing and staging your home to updating your pet tags and the microchip after the move, these 5 tips for you home sellers out there with pets will help ensure not only a successful sale and a smooth transition for you and your pet, but also it could help you sell faster and for more money. And if you're not only selling but also buying with a pet, check out our next video called Ultimate Guide for Home Buying Pet Owners, Finding a Pet-Friendly Home. Say goodbye to all the nice people, Vito. That's it for today.